20 speakers, 200 attendees, 5 tracks, 25 amazing sessions, people from 12 states, 2 Canadian provinces. We're the largest international content marketing event in Chicago this week. Okay, here's my question. What's the big deal? Why content marketing?
Content is the thing we live for, from Chaucer and Shakespeare to David Fincher to Lady Gaga. It doesn't matter, it's all content. It's what we get out of bed for. And if you can align great content with a message you're trying to get forth, that's power. So my question to you is, what's your favorite or most inspiring piece of content?
I would say what's been most inspiring for me lately is meeting someone who is an employee within an organization. She works for an automobile dealership, and what she did is she took content marketing to basically launch her career as an employee, and she literally calls this her micro business. My question is this: knowing as we do the value of content marketing, why is it that so many marketers these days still not embrace it and fall back on traditional marketing tactics?
So I will tell you. Can I tell you? So marketing professionals don't actually do it even though they need the content out there and they know how to create valuable content, because who has time? Nobody has time. We all need more time in our lives. And I think it's counterintuitive to think that if you spend a lot of time creating content, you're wasting time not focusing on your clients and getting more money and getting the big bucks. So I get it, guys. We all need another 48 hours in our week, and then I think we do it. My question that I'd like to ask, do you think podcasting is the wave of the future? Hint, hint, I know the answer, but do you?
I don't know anything about podcasting.
Alternate question, what is the future of content marketing for e-commerce?
I would say the future of content for e-commerce is that there's a growing use of it, and that it's having a lot more influence in terms of helping to sell product. Particularly if you're in the brand business, you're an Under Armour or you're Chanel and you want to sell your products. I think that information and the guides and the tools that can assist you in purchasing the product is very valuable and can drive a lot of conversion. My question about content marketing is, how can you prove its ROI to the person who's deciding to create it and ensure that they are going to invest in it and that'll be worth their time, not only from an engagement perspective, but from a ROI point of view.
Any kind of marketing where you expect results will require work. And then there's data out there, and we have a lot of data that shows, I just showed a graph of starting to blog for a client and how significantly their website traffic went up. So once you see that data, it's very hard to not believe in the value of doing this. What I'd like to ask is, what is the one simple thing, one simple step that those who don't blog need to take to start blogging?
If you think that you're going to write the best blog post ever, which when you sit down to write your first blog post, that's what you're doing, you're going to write the worst blog post ever. So just write a bunch of crap. Write garbage. Write tons of garbage, and then hire an editor to take that garbage and make the most wonderful blog post ever. That's what you got to do. Lower the bar, write crap, have someone edit it. Between content creation, between making a plan for what content needs to be created, and for promoting your content, how do you decide which of those things to be spending your time and budget on?
As far as allocating the time, the first thing to start with, which a lot of people will talk about, is why are you doing content marketing in the first place? For the day-to-day and long-term, the next question, more importantly, what problem are you solving for yourself by doing content marketing? Getting more exposure, define it. Getting more clients, how many? I don't know how to find clients, but to clearly define a problem you're solving for yourself in the big picture and the better tip afterwards, engage someone else. Do an interview for a blog post, combine both of them. Do an interview with an expert who can answer your own problem for you, and then share that with your audience. My question is, with social media and marketing and content marketing, how do you go from being a newbie to an expert within a niche and really standing out above the crowd?
Patience. I'm going to use an analogy that if you've run a marathon, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but you can't go out and run 26.2 miles. You actually have to have patience and endurance and take care of yourself and actually train for it. And it's the same thing with content marketing. So you have to go out and you have to say, okay, I'm going to write content or I'm going to produce content, and I'm just going to keep doing it over and over and over again until I become really good at it, as well as being able to create your opinion in a way that makes people want to follow you. And if you can figure out how to have the patience to get through it, and you're going to slug through it, there are some days you're not going to want to produce your content. If you slug through it, you're going to generate new revenue, you're going to generate new subscribers, you're going to be able to reach your goals, and it definitely is worth it.